Who is the Butterfly Man? Have you ever heard of him or the crime that he committed? You're going to want to buckle in. This is a really sad story. Hello, my name is Shania Jolyn. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi. We do crazy awesome makeup while listening to stories, whether they be crime, mystery, or my own. Much like Metamorphosis, the Butterfly Man changed his name several times. He was known as Frank Lockhart or Fred Lockhart or D.B. Napier. Nothing beautiful like a butterfly. He's an actual monster. The year was 1934 in Shreveport, Louisiana. A young 16-year-old, beautiful, ambitious girl named Maggie Mae Griffin was looking for work during the Great Depression. Planning to be married, this young girl with her whole life ahead of her was engaged. She wanted so desperately to save enough money to purchase a beautiful wedding gown and those matching shoes. Of course, a monster seeks out his prey, offers her a job, too good to be true. DB would craft these beautiful butterflies out of paper. He would sell them for a nickel apiece. It would turn out that he's not only good at crafting these paper butterflies, he was crafting a master plan that would cost more than a nickel. It would cost somebody their life. According to him, he had a very sick wife and could really use a caregiver. So what did he do? He utilized this information as a plan. A very dark plan. He approached Maggie Mae's mother, told her all about it, offered to pay Maggie Mae $3 if she would care for his sick wife. But really, the one who was sick was him. It would be told that Maggie Mae's mother was very reluctant to let her go work for this man because the whole town had a feeling about him. They didn't really trust him, but they didn't really think he was a murderer. Sadly, the mother would regret her decision of not trusting her intuition. What's about to happen is every parent's worst nightmare. Napier would take Maggie Mae into a wooded area where he began to violently attack her. She would struggle and try to fight him back. Although I'm sure she knew her fate was already sealed, he began repeatedly raping her, stabbing her, mutilating her body, choking her to death. He slashed her throat. And if that was not enough, he then attempted to burn her body. It took 3 days. On a Sunday, some fishermen in the area happened to walk upon her remains, and they called police immediately. The worms and everything. There were worms in her body. How devastating. Her poor mother, I'm sure she felt all this remorse and regret and pain and anger. If she would have just said, no, you can't go work for this man. Napier knew they would be looking for him. He was obviously the prime suspect. He was the last one with her, and he was already a creep that the town didn't trust. So he attempted to flee. However, the law did catch up to him. This would make headlines in the entire U.S., and it took the jury only 5 minutes to deliberate and deem him guilty, sentence him to being hanged. It is talked about and believed that he is possibly linked to several other murders and rapes. This disgusting butterfly man. Of course, he has to say something so condescending. As he made his way up the stairs for the execution floor, you know what he said? "I will see her in heaven." That is so disturbing and so disgusting. You have to wonder, what makes them feel so powerful to take a life and have no remorse or shame at all? Right after he said those words, the executioner put a noose around his neck. Those are beautiful words right there. This story is so sad, and it just shows us the butterfly effect is always in effect. You never know what choices you make now will harm you or help you. Now you know the story of the butterfly man and poor Maggie May. I will never understand why someone's self-gratification is worth the life of another. If there's a story you'd like me to cover, leave it in the comments section below. Thank you so much for your time. Here is my finished butterfly neck piece. My purple lips are in the shade I'm Royalty by Jeffree Star Cosmetics.
I can't believe I made this.
Let me know if you would like a more in-depth tutorial on how I make these headpieces. Don't miss my upcoming tutorial of this beautiful angel devil look. Hit that subscribe button and notification bell. Love you guys.